Most people don't fail at the bottom of a pull-up. They don't even fail halfway up. They get stuck right here when the bar is just below their eye level. But not completing that last small range of motion in your pull-up is actually leaving gains on the table, because this is where the greatest resistance is placed on your muscles. But no matter how hard you try or kick your feet, your chin just won't get over the bar. That's not a grip problem. It's because the top of the pull-up is the hardest part of the movement and where most people are weakest. The mistake most people continue to make is just repeating those same half reps, hoping that one day the top magically gets easier, while they only strengthen the bottom half of the pull-up. But since you've already got the bottom portion of the pull-up, what you should be doing is training your pull-ups from the top down, using the bulk of your strength and stamina to train where you're weakest. So today, I'm gonna show you the right exercises to train to get your chin over the bar. And each exercise I have for you today is gonna strengthen a specific element to your pull-up, not only getting your chin above the bar, stronger at pull-ups, and allow you to move on to harder skills like high pull-ups and so much more. And for those of you watching that can't even do a pull-up yet, you can actually use these exercises to unlock your first pull-up. You can take your time and do the exercises I'm gonna show you as reps and sets with lots of rest in between for your next workout. Or you can do this as a challenge and follow along with me. So we're gonna go through 7 exercises today, Imam style, every minute on the minute. And to properly follow along, just download the Thenx app in the App Store or Google Play Store right now to get this workout on your phone. As we move along, I'm gonna break down each exercise for you. And if there's any move that gets too challenging, you can always do the beginner variation on screen. So get a place to hang, a resistance band is optional and could be helpful, and just a half bar, and we're ready to get this started. So for the first exercise, we're gonna focus on the biggest pain point. That's the top of the pull-up, the peak contraction. So we're actually gonna hold that and pump it for 10 reps and then hold for 10 seconds. If you need help gunning up here, use the resistance band, use a stepper like this. The higher the step, the better it is, because you can get a really good grip. You can do this with every exercise with this. So let's go right up, hold and pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. All right, and now we just wait, take a break. We just focus on the main weak point of our pull-up. That's the peak contraction. So we saved all our energy, did that right off the top. Now we have about 20 seconds of rest, and we're gonna go into explosive, perfect pull-ups. Now this is great for building just the raw strength to be able to pull up even higher. If you have a really weak pull-up, chances are you're not gonna get your chin over the bar. So start getting used to like yanking the bar. That's what we're gonna do right now. Now, if you're always trying to do more than one rep, you're just saving some of that energy. You don't wanna do that. Focus on one rep. Let's give it everything we got. Boom. Get your chin over the bar and stop. You don't wanna save that energy. You wanna give it all the energy you have into one rep. Let's do this about 4 times. There we go. Yank the bar. Stay dead hang. You can use this with a resistance band. You can even jump if you need to. But just yank the bar every rep. Eventually, this is gonna get a whole lot easier. You'll eventually be able to go higher. Yank the bar, boom. And there we have it. All right. Now the next exercise, we're gonna focus again on the weakest point, which is the top half. We're gonna go for top half pull-ups. So again, I'm gonna get up so I have a nice good grip. Don't have to waste the energy pulling up there, especially if you don't have the energy to do that. We're gonna start halfway and focus right here. 1, 2, 3, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. All right, shake that off. You should definitely start feeling that by now, especially the squeeze in your back every single time. You really want to be able to squeeze, bring those elbows back to really get nice and high on the bar. All right, the next one we're going to get into is going to be Commando pull-ups. Now these are great because you're able to actually just naturally get higher in your pull-up when doing commandos. So this is going to build your full range of motion from the bottom all the way to the top to get your chin over the bar. Now you can use a stepper to really get a nice good grip before getting down, or you can just jump up, use resistance band, whatever you need to do. If you use a step, go like that. We're gonna go for 4 on both sides. So you're gonna grab like this, nice down. 1, yank as high as you can. 2, 3, 4. Try to go all the way to your shoulder. Switch the grip, and my left hand's in front. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, if you're getting through this challenge and you end up completing this challenge and getting good at it, yeah, pulling it all the way up to your neck, chest, even all the way up to your waistline is gonna be a piece of cake if you stay consistent with this routine. All right, next, we're gonna be going into scapula pull-ups. Now, this is the first gear of pull-ups. The first thing you're gonna do when you go for a pull-up is engage those scapulas. So if your scapula pull-up is great, then your pull-up is gonna be strong as well. You're also getting your head and your neck already closer to the bar just by engaging those scapulas. So let's get right into it. I'll go this way so you guys can see it. Completely hanging, engage, and pull your body up, down, up. Let's go for 10. You can also go up and lean back, up, lean back. One more for good luck. Here we have it. All right, that is a huge game changer, a big hack right there. Next, we have the last 2 exercises. We're gonna be going into chest to bar hold from a row position. So we're gonna head on over here. Now, doing it this way is gonna alleviate some body weight so that we're gonna be able to work past the point of fatigue as well as add more volume. So let's get right down into a row position. Pull our body up, straight to the chest, and squeeze it against your chest as hard as you can. This is actually what you want to do in a vertical position. Technically, it's harder from this position, but because our feet are on the ground, we're alleviating a lot of that body weight, but this is going to make us a whole lot stronger. But you really want to have the strength to squeeze the bar against your chest, just like this. So we're going to hold it for another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now this can be done, of course, on a dip bar, side of a table, between 2 chairs if you really need to, if you're doing this from your house. Now we're gonna move on to the last exercise, top it all off, hitting every component, not only to the pull-up, but really like maximizing the strength, building the power from the top half. We're gonna go for top half pull-ups, again, in a row position to add more volume, work past the point of fatigue. So let's go for 10. Pull up all the way to the top, touch, come down and touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you can touch again for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There you have it. Killer routine, not only to develop insane back and pulling power, but also to close the gap between the chin over the bar, chest over the bar, and even way higher eventually if you stay consistent. Congratulations to all of you that were following along and were able to get through this round with me. Remember, the more you do it, the stronger you're gonna get. And even if you do this just 1 time a week, you're definitely gonna see huge improvements in your pull-ups. Eventually, chest to bar pull-ups are gonna be the new norm for you, and then you're gonna wanna go for some waistline pull-ups. If you want me to make a part 2 and do that video next, just leave a comment down below and I'll definitely get around to it. And subscribe if you haven't already. I post every single week, every Monday, 10 a.m. USA Eastern Time. Just subscribing to the channel is gonna have you in the best shape of your life simply by following along to these videos every week. And for some of you watching that don't like circuit style training and prefer to do more reps and sets, remember, you can always take one or all of these exercises and incorporate them or even replace your next workout with these for reps and sets. And the best way to do that, to be honest, is to just get the workout on your phone right now from the Thenx app. Download the Thenx app in the App Store or Google Play Store for free. I'll definitely see you next week right here with a brand new video. Mad love, peace out, baby.